So it's February 23rd, 2026, and it's approximately 5:30 p.m. on that eastern side. We done flipped and post, so it might be western, but then again, y'all know I don't know. But at the same time, on our birth certificates or the certificate of live births, they put our names in all caps, y'all. So that means they was standing on business when they named us. So I'm D'Amica. We finna stand on business because it's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, our portals to truth. And me and the General Collective, we about to reveal some motherfucking truths. So this is the astrology part of the read here. Earlier today, we did a general read, we did the family, we did community helpers. So now we're going to go and push into astrology and the zodiac portion of it, okay? So again, remember this read is based around trust that has been broken, right? Liars are exposed, and somebody has become clean about the manipulation, deception, and trickery, but they're not. And the whole time they're already exposed here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop open this astrology deck. Thank you, General Collective, and thank you to anybody that has been tapping in. You know, the social media engineers out there doing their things to fuck with a lot of people, algorithms, and channels. That's all right. YouTube, you going to get your shit together. I know it. All right, so we're over 500 subscribers, 1,000. Here we come, baby. So let's get into these reads here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to be this avatar, allowing me to be this bridge, right? Allowing me to be this connection with you, with the relationships that we have with you. Thank you to all the energies that I interact with on a secondly basis. It ain't daily, it's every second, all right? So thank you for all the downloads that I've received thus far. And somebody fighting, from what I hear, somebody fighting, okay? Somebody fighting, like physically, okay? So they out there acting up. So be cautious out there. Don't react, don't act if you ain't got to. All the people on their ass, because that's their people anyway. So let's get through this astrology read together. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you to all the energies. Let's get to it. Ashe. All right, so we're doing a zodiac read here, okay? And it's an astrology read. So we're going to start with the astrology deck here. So remember, you're moving on and you're looking forward to the new here. That's how we started off this read from earlier today. You're moving on. You're looking forward to the new. Despite the manipulation, despite the betrayal, despite the deception, trickery, despite the lies being exposed, you're moving on to the new here, okay? So let's see what kind of messages we're going to get from the astrology deck. And then after we pull the messages from the astrology deck, we're going to pull each individual zodiac sign to see what kind of messages are out there. So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. All right, y'all. So remember, pride equals humility, right? Anger is gentleness, okay? Greed is generosity. Envy is kindness. Lust is purity. Gluttony is self-control, and sloth is diligence here, okay? So let's see what we got here. We're going to read these quickly and then move into the the zodiac portion of it. All right. So what kind of messages are revolved around these lives, and what should we expect to look forward to here? So what's coming out is, if you're a Capricorn, a snow goose is your spirit animal here. So if you see a snow goose, whether it's in a movie, in a book, around you, this message may be pertaining to you. Check out my other videos as well. Every night at 9 p.m. Eastern, there will be a video that pops up on this channel, okay? With this beaver here, if you're a Taurus, your spirit animal, it's a beaver. So these dates could be relevant. December 22nd through January 19th. April 20th through May 20th, okay? I'm looking at Libra. Libra's coming on out here. So the Libra energy is telling us and reminding us to focus on balance, social interactions, and fairness. September 23rd through October 22nd could be relevant. Now, remember I told you, I was like, why do I keep stuttering? We're getting ready to head into a Mercury retrograde, which is from February 26th through March 20th. Let me look at my card. Through March 20th here, okay? So Geminis, Leos, Virgos, and Pisces will be affected the most. We are entering into this grade here. So focus on boundaries, potential deceptions, and areas where our personal goals might be compromised. So it's going to be physically intense. Our dreams are going to be turned into reality in 2026. And So expect for your body to ascend in different ways here, okay? Don't be too hard on your body. Start getting those massages. Go out there, go start walking, grounding, and things like that. So we have a moon coming out for this message here. Focus on your emotions, the inner world. It symbolizes emotional attunement with your higher self. We got somebody that's in their south node here, okay? So somebody in this energy is in their south node. It represents the dragon's tail, okay? It's past and release, innate talents, habitual comfortable habits, and behaviors. Let go of the familiar. Slip away from the old habits to avoid being stuck. Because if you're in the south node, then you need to balance to move forward. This is revolved around past life experiences. So you carry baggage and patterns that must be released here, okay? So somebody sitting in the south node, we got a message from Mercury. Now let's talk about Mercury retrograde. Mercury is telling you, I rule over Geminis and Virgos. If y'all new to the channel, what up? Welcome to the frequency, everyone. Welcome to the frequency. I read all the comments at the end of the transmission here. However, after I do this little read here, if you have a certain or particular zodiac sign that you would like me to read first, go ahead and comment below. So Mercury is saying, I rule over Geminis and Virgos here. We got October coming out here, okay? So something happened around October, around this deception, this trickery here, and January. October is coming out twice. Okay, so definitely with Libra being out here, we know Libras, they're between September and October. This could be towards some of us that's in the Libra community, collective consciousness here. It could be a Libra that's involved with this deception or trickery, or they're being attacked here, all right? But because October came out twice, it's time for somebody to transform, accept the fall, and surrender. Focus on letting go, releasing the old, and deep spiritual introspection and insight, okay? So October came out twice, and then January is out here, right? So something happened in January, right? Lies are exposed. Janus, new beginnings, winter, okay? They were focused on a transition, and they were looking forward and backward, and they were setting new intentions here, okay? I'm also looking at the Milky Way here. The Milky Way is coming out. And don't worry, guys, we'll get to the Zodiac reads. But this is why I pulled out the astrology deck as well. Okay, so within astrology, you got time, you got the days of the week, you got months, you got years, you got zodiac signs, you got star systems. There's so much that goes on with astrology here. So this is why we're all learning together here, okay? So you got the Milky Way here representing you, the celestial path, the celestial bridge general collective. Okay, so you're connecting different realms, particularly between the living and the dead, right? You represent purity, spiritual journeys, and divine here, okay? So again, a fucking Libra came out again. Libra, what is going on? A raven is out here representing the Libra. If you're a Libra, your spirit animal is a raven here. Again, these dates could be relevant. September 22nd through October 22nd could be relevant. And then the last one from the astrology deck, 4, 8, this is 10. So the last one is each star has its own unique constellation, okay? So you're a star collective. You have your own unique constellation, right? The Lyra constellation, I'm a July Leo, okay? So I'm with the Lyra constellation, all right? What constellation are you from, collective? All right, so let's get into this read of all the zodiac signs out here. All right, I'm going to place them all down here, and we'll go through each 12. Y'all know how we do. Don't forget about the 13th one, Ophiuchus, the black sun, baby. The serpent bearer, baby. The 13th eon, the 13th bloodline, Don't forget about Ophiuchus, y'all. The sun. All right, so let me show y'all where we're at and where we're going. And y'all already know, I'll read them comments at the end. And then, what up? I love y'all. All right, so here's what it is. So you can see how they lined up here. Remember, Libra already came out twice already, okay? I also saw Gemini and Virgo. But the fact that Libra came out twice, that was, I was like, damn. And somebody said, that's my B-Day, Johnson. That's my B-Day, the 22nd. Is it October 22nd or September 22nd? Uh, and then Daniel, since I'm here, I'm going to read your comment as well. Daniel says, so Saul died for his breach of faith. He broke faith with the Lord, and that he did not command of the Lord, and also consulted a medium seeking guidance. Shout out to you. First Chronicles chapter 10 verse 13. Okay. All right, so let's get into this read, y'all. Comment below if you have a certain or particular sign that you want to be read here, okay? If not, we're going to go ahead and start with this first column. I'm looking at Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, so we'll start with that Aries. Aries, bring that ass here. Bring that ass here, Aries. Come here. My tarot deck just went everywhere. Aries, what's going on? So remember, the Aries is telling us to focus on new beginnings, bravery, leadership here, okay? Aries, let me go cut my light on. I tried to make it real intimate with the little LED candles that I got and all that, but nope. Give me a second, y'all. Or more like 10 seconds. Always have faith over fear. Always. All right, y'all. So Aries, bring that ass back here. Don't be trying to run. Come here, Aries. Y'all have to understand and understand that we pull on energy. They pull on our energy, so now we're fighting back. Welcome to the frequency. They don't like that shit. All right, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Give us something on this Aries. Aries, representing new beginnings, bravery, and leadership. It's time to take risks and step out of your comfort zone. March 21st through April 19th could be relevant here. Let's get into this read. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We only need 4 for each sign here. So first, coming out for the Aries is the 5 of Cups is coming reverse. So Aries, in your energy, you've accepted. You're moving on. You're finding peace. You're beginning to recover from grief here. You're learning from the negative experiences, and you're looking at the positive side here, okay? Also, Aries, 8 of Cups is coming reversed here. So what this is saying is something wants you to return to an unhealthy relationship here, okay? But you refuse to move, and they refuse to move on, especially when it's needed. This shit feel like that same fucking energy. Same goddamn energy that's fucking fucked up. So they want you to return. They want you to be stagnant, right? They might even be trying to mess with you actually, like in your sleep and shit like that. Because they're trying to get their claws back in you. Whatever's going on, male or female, they're trying to get their claws on you, in you, okay? But you are guarded up, right? They're in a fear of change, and they refuse to move on here. I told y'all, somebody fighting, like, physically. That's what I'm hearing in these streets here. So the devil is here, Aries. All right, so whatever's going on, something's trying to cling to you with an unhealthy attachment, right? The devil energy, bondage, materialism. They want you to be trapped by material desires here, an addiction, right? And then fourth, for you Aries, the King of Swords is coming reverse here. So in your energy, something is very harsh, right? It's a misuse of power by corrupt authority figures that lack structure and discipline. They're struggling to maintain order in their life. It's causing a sense of chaos, okay? Emotional weakness, they're struggling with fear, and that's driving their controlling behavior. There you go, Aries. You welcome, my fellow fire sign. All right, we done with Aries. We're moving on. Let me see if y'all commented below. I just saw Aries. Yeah, we just got you out the way, Aries. Guard up, baby. Guard up. Anybody else out there? El Diablo, you got that right. Devil on that ass. All right, so now we're moving on to Libra. We're going to go column by column by column. So Aries, now Libra. So Libra, again, Libra came out already twice. Okay, and it was next to the South Node when I pulled on the astrology deck there. Okay, so there could be some of in the general collective, and you know how they like to come and pull in on these tarot reads. So what I would like for us to do is, if you know this message is not for you, then I don't want to have to keep coming back and, you know, correcting myself, and because they're pulling on the energy hard. So whatever's going on with this Libra energy, I'm about to read what's getting ready to happen here. Okay, this could be happening to you or around you, Libra. So Libra is telling us to focus on balance, social interaction, and fairness here, okay? September 23rd through October 22nd. Libra, bring that ass here. Ashe. All right, let's see what's going on. Whatever's going on, Libra, you're moving on. You're looking forward to the new here, okay? I got one. I need 3 more, Divine and Spirit, okay? But there's deception and trickery here, and it's in your circle here, okay? The manipulations, the lies, they're being exposed here. I'll take this right here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. It was sticking out. Something's being exposed, and this Libra energy, either you're in denial, if you're the Libra that's in this energy, or it's around you, Libra. Something's in denial, but everyone knows type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this read here. Libra, starting off is the Two of Wands. Okay, so the Two of Wands, this energy is saying that something is planning and making decisions. They leaving outside of their comfort zone, Libra, and this might be you. They're at a crossroads, okay? They're having the courage to move beyond their current situation here. So they're planning for the future. And this could be you or somebody in your area, in your energy, in your area. In your energy, okay, Libra? Also, Libra, in your energy, the Queen of Pentacles is coming out here. Now, the Queen, let's see how this goes here. Because somebody is down to earth. Yeah, the High Priestess is next. So in your energy, Libra, this could be you, okay? But in your energy, Libra, you got this energy that's very down to earth. Could be a woman, could be a man, okay? But they're ensuring to keep their family happy. They know how and when to show love. They're stable. They keep an orderly home. They cook comforting meals. They nurture all, especially the children. They are naturally talented and caring in all aspects of life, leaving a surrounding of luxury, support, and positive energy here. They're an abundant leader and mentor that plans successfully, and they plan business or social ventures, and they execute them perfectly, okay? So whatever's going on, Libra, if you're not too toxic, this might be you in the Queen of Pentacles. If not, you need to get around somebody that's in the Queen of Pentacles energy and the High Priestess. In fact, you need to build your own energy here, okay? Not be around anybody. At this time, everybody should be walking through the dark night of the soul, not leeching off of anybody's goddamn energy. At any time, should you be leeching off of anyone's energy, right? That's spiritual RAPE. That's what that is, right? Okay, so you got a High Priestess, Libra, that's in your energy here. And they're very intuitive. They have unconscious knowledge, okay? Reminds me of myself. But they have a connection to their inner voice, okay? The mysteries of the universe that logic cannot explain is coming from this High Priestess energy here, okay? And then last but not least, Libra, you have an Emperor in your energy here, right? So let me look at this again, Libra. Because in the beginning, remember I said somebody was planning on and making decisions here, okay? And they leaving their comfort zones. Right, so Libra, you got somebody in your energy that's leaving, okay, because they were uncomfortable. They were at a crossroad here, okay, and it could be revolved around you, or somebody in your energy made them feel this way, okay. And then this High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles energy comes along, right, and it could be this person that's leaving, sitting in this energy, Libra, okay. But what you have to understand is whatever's going on, deception and trickery is involved, manipulation is involved, and whatever's going on, it's time for anybody to come clean about it. The liars are exposed. This Emperor energy here is of authority, a masculine energy here, right? Talk about Aries energy here, okay? Structure, control, establishment of order and rules here. Security that comes from a stable foundation. So Libra, here's another way to look at this. You had or have, and you had, because this, whatever's going on, they leaving. You had an Emperor and a High Priestess and Queen of Pentacles in your energy, Libra, okay? That may have found out about some deception, trickery, manipulations. They exposing the shit, okay? It's time for you to come clean. If this is you, Libra, or whatever's going on in your energy, if you know about this energy being around you, get the fuck away, Libra, okay? Because this energy right here is done, and they are like drained. They're trying to find all kinds of outlets and people to latch on to, because whatever's going on with this situation, Libra, I can tell you it's like third party involvement here, okay? And it's like somebody backstabbed another person. Very, very loving energy here, okay? And it was a very deceitful energy that backstabbed this other energy. I ain't gonna get too much on it, Libra, but Libra, y'all see, y'all Zodiac supposed to represent balance. I really feel like there's a Libra that's in balance, whether it's a male or female. And Libra, if you're in the comments or you're here in the channel and you know it's not you, I ain't talking to you. But this motherfucking Libra that I'm talking about, man or woman, they into some heavy shit that it's already been exposed, but I don't know. They fucking tripping because they ain't trying to see it. All right, so Sagittarius, bring that ass here. Let me see what they say. Okay, so Sagittarius, here it comes. Sagittarius reminds us, and this is a fellow fire sign, reminds us to about adventure, optimism, and communication. November 22nd through December 21st could be relevant. And I ain't gonna lie, if you're a Sag out there, what I'm trying to tell you is the energy that I'm feeling right now. The Sagittarius energy, yeah, we represent fire, but I'm starting to sweat something going on too with the Sagittarius energy about deception, trickery, manipulations, the lies exposed. Y'all moving on to the new, and you looking forward to the new here. Okay, you moving on, right? But all right, deep, a lot of, oh gosh, man. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Pisces, you're next. I got 1, 2, I got 3. I need one more, divine and spirit. Thank you so much. I just need one more for this Sagittarius energy. Just one more. And we'll take the one that I see right here, and we'll put the rest inside the deck. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Okay, so with the Sagittarius energy, number 1, yeah, I am sweating. Like, I know we fire and shit, but shit. So the 6 of Swords is coming reversed here. And here I go with the So, Sag, something's trying to move on and make the transition that is needed. They're avoiding finances, and there's a feeling of being forced to make a decision before they want to, right? So somebody's haunted and they can't let go. They trapped at work. They're returning to the past due to issues in the past not being resolved or questioning their decisions. They're resisting transitions that life is providing, okay? I told you, this motherfucker got me burning up. The Ace of Wands is coming reversed here, and that's us. That's the fire sign. Swords is your air. Okay, so the swords is the mind, the intellect, the wands here. Your creative drive, your passion, right? So trials and tribulations is brewing, okay, in the near future. And past, present, and future is now. So this shit is happening now, okay? So, and remember, something happened in October and January, okay? But there's a lack of direction that's leading to lack of inspiration. Somebody is stagnant and in a slump, and they're not taking the time to go within, right? They're being told to be patient and be still, but they're not. It's causing a lack of progress, risky financial losses, and they're weighed down by their current circumstances and commitments, okay? God damn, the Magician coming reversed. I told you, Sagittarius, this is a representation of manipulation at its finest. The Magician is coming reversed here, okay? So this is talking about not fully utilizing their You gonna let me get it out? Something's not fully utilizing their potential, right? They're using it for manipulation. They're using it for self skills to deceive, right? Meanwhile, like I said, you in the 3 of Wands, you looking ahead to the future, right? Foresight, overseas opportunity here, exploring new territories. This is the initial success of ventures. Pisces. Let me see. I see Gemini. I see you. Who that? Vic? I got you, Vic. Pisces, you after Vic. Vic, we're going to get the Gemini on out here. Gemini. Bring that ass here. All right, so the Gemini energy is reminding us to focus on our communication, adaptability, and our curiosity. All right, so the dates May 21st through June 20th could be relevant. Gemini, remember, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Leo, during this upcoming Mercury retrograde, we will get hit the heaviest. All right, so it's time to guard up, beloveds. Ashe. All right, Gemini, going on. Every Gemini I knew was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you. So what the fuck going on? I got 2. I need 2 more, divine and spirit. I just need 2 more. Thank you so much. I got 3. Oh, okay. They was like, we heard you here. I love y'all, man. All right, so for message number 1, the moon, Page of Wands is coming out, Gemini. All right, so in your energy, Gemini, there's excitement, there's adventure, optimism, all right, discovery, curiosity. Good news is here, okay? Fresh inspiration, enthusiasm, new ideas, beginning of exciting ventures. It encourages exploration and adventure. Damn, thank you for breaking that, Gemini. Woo, you broke that heavy energy. Thank you. The moon is also here, though, Gemini. So in your energy, you got the moon. Illusion could be coming. Something with illusions might be coming, like hidden influences, so guard up. Okay, this is the realm of the subconscious. So you could be navigating the unknown by trusting your instincts at this time, okay? The 9 of Wands is coming reversed here, Gemini. Man, 5 signs again. I tell you, I'm burning up. Exhaustion, right? Something's given up. They're overwhelmed. They're worn down by their constant challenges, persistent anxieties, and they have the inability to maintain boundaries, okay? And the 6 of Cups is going to top off this Gemini energy, and it's talking about returning to a happier state of mind, okay? Even if you had a great childhood, maybe some of you that are Geminis right now, maybe some of you have to go back to a childhood era where maybe there was some trauma, and maybe you just need to go back and go get your younger self and heal that younger part of you. But you're going to be accepting financial gifts, okay? So if that familiar place was kind and happy, even sometimes when it's not, you have to go back. You can't leave your younger self behind, right? So something is trying to avoid living in the past. Yeah, so when you do go back, avoid living in the past, especially if it was very traumatic, right? Avoid living in it. You're observing it. Where's my damn thing at? Oh, here it is. You're observing. Okay, and grabbing your younger self. No child left behind, baby. All right, so now we're moving on to Pisces. We got Pisces. Bring that ass here. Come on, Pisces. Bring that ass on down. Pisces been tripping a little bit later too. So Pisces is reminding us to focus on spirituality, empath, and intuition. February 19th through March 20th could be relevant. We are in the Piscean season now, okay? So let's see what's going on with these Pisces energy. What's going on, Pisces? Ashe, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the frequency. I read all comments at the end of the transmission. Oh, thank you. If you have a zodiac sign that you want to be read, go ahead and comment below. That's 3. We need 1 more, divine and spirit. Oh, okay, I got it. Thank you. All right, so the King of Pentacles is coming out. Pisces, in your energy. Flip the gender. It's no gender in tarot, okay? It's just energy. So the King of Pentacles is representing a provider and a protector. You're flourishing an abundant kingdom where your citizens are prosperous and growing. You're naturally responsible and reliable. You have grown all acquired from practically nothing, okay? You're a mentor with a great and good reputation, and it's based around your savings, investments, and your support, okay? What else does it say? You stay in control of your energy and your resources here, especially around serious relationships. And you envision success by earnest success of work. All right, Pisces. That's what's up, Pisces. All right, next, the 6 of Pentacles is coming reversed here. So this is talking about in your energy, strings are attached with gifts. Extortion is around, power struggles. It's time to prioritize your self-care and set boundaries so that you're able to reflect on joy. Avoid overextending your energy, okay, Gemini? Because you could be feeling unappreciated. It's something about unfair loans is here. Selfishness, power struggles, and resentment, okay? Pisces, the Hierophant is coming reversed. So in your energy, something is feeling restricted and constrained. It's like a loss of control and flexibility. It's a strong will to break free. As that it's a confirmation on what I just said, but as I was reading that and as I'm reading throughout this transmission, I'm literally seeing fights. I'm somebody fighting or about to fight, yo, and it ain't worth it. I tell you what, I ain't fighting nobody in the goddamn physical. Meet me in the spirit. That shit hurt. And we too goddamn old to be out here fighting and shit. So we got the Hierophant that's coming reversed, Pisces. So something is questioning traditions, taking risks here. Okay, they're trying to align values. They're evaluating what's good for them and what's not. And peer pressure might be around. And then last for you, Pisces, the Five of Wands is coming. Okay, so this is talking about conflict, okay? Competition, but a healthy competition. A disagreement, but a healthy disagreement. That is struggles that's going to ultimately lead to your growth. So it's like a clash of different ideas. Thank you, Pisces. All right. Y'all say anything else? All right. So now we're going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, bring that ass here. Matter of fact, let me turn the camera around real quick so y'all can see where we at with it. And then y'all throw out a sign if y'all want a sign to come next. So we did all these babies right here, right? So now we're on Capricorn. This is what we have left. Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer. I see you, Aurora, Mayor. I'm a July one. I got Leo and Taurus. Mayor. Fuck them Capricorns. Tell the Leos to bring that ass here. I see you, Cancer. I see you. So after the Leo, we're going to do Cancer. Don loves Lisa. Lisa, Don loves your ass. Cancer will be after Leo. I know that's right. Don said, I love Lisa. Got me fucked up out here. Shit. That's his Lisa. Don't fuck with his Lisa. All right, so we got Leo coming out here. All right, babies. Leo is telling us to focus on creativity, right? And this is the last fire sign that's out here. Yeah. Focus on creativity, charisma, and self-expression. July 23rd through August 22nd could be relevant. I ain't gonna lie, Leo's been off the goddamn chain too. And I'm a fellow lioness myself. So, hey, I don't do no cut cards. In fact, you might hear me go harder on my sign, right? Because I don't play that shit. So, Leos, let's see what the fuck going on in our motherfucking realm. Aurora. It's time. Whatever's going on, somebody is fucking fighting, man. For real. Like, damn. I don't like when folk fight, man. Like, I'll watch it on the TV a little bit. Don't get me fucked up. Don't get me twisted. Okay, but like in real life, especially with the not the age I'm at, but the mindset where I'm at now, I don't want to see no goddamn fight. Get that shit fuck away from me. Even if it's somebody that I had a disagreement with, I don't want to see that shit, man. I hear about it though. I see you. I hear about it, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to be around it. Keep that motherfucking energy the fuck over there. All right, Leo. Aurora. So we got the Six of Cups that's coming reverse, Leos. Okay, so something's clinging to the past. They're trying to explore memories, but it's time to be cautious not to dwell on them. I feel this one. All right, use your past as a guide. You must learn to forge your own path. You could be stuck in the house, which is going to cause you to be stuck in your mind, right? It's time to become financially independent. All right, because you could be staying in a stale job, which would make you unable to move on. So let's focus and let's ground, Leo. Leo, we got the Six of Swords coming out here. So for some Leos, something's clinging to the past, right? And some Leos, we moving on. We letting the fuck go. We transitioning. It's a mental transition. We leaving the difficulties behind, and we're journeying from troubled water to calmer shores. And some of us can't even fucking swim. You got us fucked up. We jumping in that goddamn water. Got us fucked up. We getting the fuck away from this shit. All right, so Leo, the Two of Swords is coming reverse, okay? So you're going to be facing some difficulties here with some truths, okay? This is what this whole read is about. The liars have been exposed. All right, it's time to guard up, Leo, Aurora, all right? Because you know how we can get. But Divine Spirit is saying, be still, don't react. Because you about to find some shit out. It's about making tough decisions. Truths are going to be revealed with this Two of Swords reverse energy, and they try to fuck with your mind, Leo. roar, gang, gang. We're going to fuck that pack time. We're going to fuck their ass up. All right, so somebody making a decision here. All right, Leo. God damn it. This motherfucker done came out. The devil done came out, goddamn it. So something is having feelings of entrapment here. Emptiness and a lack of fulfillment in their life. They've become a slave to materialism. You raggedy bitch. Fucking Leo. Okay? You're impulsed to indulge in luxurious living here. Greed, lust here. The 7 deadly sins. The fuck wrong with you, Leo? Okay? You're being led down the rabbit hole. Okay? It's a mental prison. No control over your thoughts, your urges, or your actions. This is like an addiction that's leaving you powerless and entrapped. Get your shit together, Leo. Or this is around you. Guard up. All right. What I see next? What we say? Cancer. Cancer. Bring that ass here. June 21st through July 22nd, right before the Leo season here. I like how that lined up there. I like that. All right, so Cancer, y'all telling us to focus on, you're reminding us to focus on nurturing, right? Intuition and emotional sensitivity. So, all right, Cancer, bring that ass here. Don't you dare run. Ashe. Let's get into it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, that. Well. Okay. So we got 2 so far. We need 2 more, Divine and Spirit. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We need 2 more. I'm looking at Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Comment below which one y'all want to hear go next. Cancer, let's get you on out of here. I need 2 more, Divine and Spirit. That's 3. I need 1 more. I need 1 more. Thank you, Divine and Spirit, for the Cancers. Thank you, Divine and Spirit. Okay. I saw this one first. Look, because the Queen of Pentacles came out reversed, right? So I was like, shit, some of the Cancers like, put that bitch back in there. Put her stank ass back, okay? So that's why I laughed, okay? Cancer. First things first, you sitting in the Knight of Swords energy for some of you. This is taking charge with decisive and proactive actions, okay? You're determined, and it's a swift action too. It's based around your ambition and your drive. You're focused and you're determined with a clear vision, okay? Intelligence and speed at the same time. Quick thinking. You taking action and you're taking on new challenges. Proud of you, Cancer. Taking charge. With the mind, the swords, the mind. The Page of Cups is coming out here, right? Excuse me, I'm sorry. So something wants you to have an open heart, all right? When you're on this journey, Cancer, have a fresh perspective on life. Focus on intuition, creativity, emotional new beginnings, connection to your inner child, playful curiosity, emergence of new opportunities driven by your intuition and your imagination. I know that's right. 9 of Swords is coming reversed. Back to the mind, Cancer. Okay, so you're finding ways to manage your anxiety and your worry. It's like an end of a difficult time. Seeking support. The despair is ending and you reaching out with faith. I'm so proud of this shit. I'm proud of you. And Cancer, I know that's the fuck right. The 7 of Wands is coming out here, right? So the Cancer talking about they persevering. They're going to stand their goddamn ground. They're defending their beliefs and they're persisting despite the challenges. They are maintaining their position against the ops. Look at that shit. I know that's right, Cancers. I know that's right. That's the water right there. They like, let it flow. Let it go. Because we're all moving on and we're looking forward to the new. We ain't staying to this shit. I'm telling you. If y'all about to get paid, let me hold something. I've been y'all lawyer the whole time. Let me hold something. All right, so let me see if I see anything else. All right, let's see. We got Virgo. Bring that ass here. So we got Virgos coming out. Virgos is reminding us to focus on practicality, hard work, and self-discipline, all right? August 23rd through September 22nd could be relevant here. I keep wanting to say November. I don't know why November keep trying to come out my mouth. Ashes. Maybe something happened in November. I don't know. But thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We got Virgo here. All right. We're going to take what we got here, the first 4, and we're going to put the rest back up. All right, so Virgo, the Ten of Wands is coming reversed for the Virgo. So you're releasing, right? You're releasing and you're delegating. You're learning to delegate. You're lifted. You have lifted the weight of responsibilities, right? You're releasing the unnecessary burdens here, all right? Very good. Very good, Virgo. All right, Virgo. The Page of Swords coming reversed here. So somebody lashing out verbally with an intent to harm, right? They lack focus, and they gossiping, they spreading rumors, they're stubborn. With this Virgo energy, it's causing mental chaos and confusion. They're feeling overwhelmed by information, and it's poor communication. They're hesitant to express themselves clearly. Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And hey, listen, you should always express your goddamn self. Express yourself. It gotta be you and only you, babe. Only you can do it. The Knight of Cups is coming out here for the third quarter for the Virgo. It's talking about creative inspirations here, okay? Pursuit of deep connections, emotional courage, journey of the heart, emotional sensitivity, artistic expression. And remember, the Knight is taking charge in this, right? Romantic idealism here. So the Knight's taking charge over their I'm about to say over their romance. Hey, it is what it is, or over their heart, right? Over their emotions. And then the Moon is coming reversed here. Okay, so last for the Virgos is you're being overwhelmed by fears and anxieties. So deception is here. It's causing unclear thinking. You're confused, and it's causing fear. There's been a misinterpretation in something. Aquarius, bring that ass here. All right, so Aquarius, telling us to focus on uniqueness, self-expression, unconventional thinking. January 20th through February 18th could be relevant. I am losing my train of thought. Welcome to the Mercury retrograde. And some of us, it's hitting us a little bit harder here. Welcome to the frequency. And earlier than the 26th, because we're on the 23rd right now, Gregorian calendar, and all their calendars done clashed, by the way. So, yeah, they did. They fucked up. They fucked up in the head here. Okay, because they whole astrology system is bullshit, but we're learning that too. Welcome to the frequency. Come on, Aquarius, bring that ass here. Ashe. All right, Aquarius is my opposite, my polar opposite. I'm a Leo, then it's Aquarius. All right, what's your polar opposite? I got 1, 2. We need 2 more for this Aquarius energy. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we got our 4. First message for the Aquarius is the world, baby. Come on now. So for some Aquarians, is that a word? Aquarians? I don't know, but you, Aquarius, for some of you, you are having an encounter with great unity and wholeness. Your goals are completed. It's like nirvana, enlightenment, fulfillment, achievement, and completion. Efforts are paying off. Completion of a long-term project. Your individual self is linked to all other things. So you have the desire to give back, and there's a movement of inner and outer worlds, self and other, which is becoming a single entity. God damn you, Aquarius, that's sitting in this energy. Motherfucking. I know that's right. So you got the 6 of Swords coming out here. So this is the mind here, okay? So Aquarius, you're about to experience a transition that's not happy and filled with regret for some of you, okay? The transition is the result of the decisions you made in the past, which is forcing you to leave something behind in order for you to move forward, okay? So you're moving on to a new role. You've learned your lessons. You're finding stability. You're moving on, because moving on is the ideal option for your future. So you might be reconciling after a fight. And somebody really fighting, like for real. I don't like that shit. The High Priestess is coming reversed for Aquarius here. So for some of you, damn, you're ignoring your intuition, and it's based around secrets. It's causing you to be disconnected from intuition, right? Because the information is being withheld. It's like you keeping important knowledge to yourself. Don't do that. That's the penitentiary. That's the mental prison. I'm trying to tell you, don't you fucking do that. Let that shit out. I tell you what, Whoever came up with the goddamn phrase, stitches get stitches, snitches get stitches, fuck you. I'll be damned if I hold something for your motherfucking ass and I gotta deal with divine and spirit. I gotta take on that goddamn shadow you created. Fuck you, bitch. All right, so the Knight of Swords is coming out. Whatever's going on, Aquarius, let that shit go and tell. Because you hold the secrets. And look, the lies have already been exposed. You're ignoring your intuition. Don't do that. All right? Knight of Swords is coming out red. This motherfucker ready to take charge in your mind here. Right? So for some Aquarius energy, you're taking charge. You could be impatient, right? You could be a perfectionist, but you're very focused, assertive, and daring, right? You're full of life and energy, which is needing proper balance and compassion with responsibility in order for you to take these decisive actions, all right? So some of you may be obsessed by a certain idea and you strongly wish to manifest it, but you're possibly being blinded by the desire for its fulfillment. That will make it fail, right? And you won't notice the difficulties or actions until it's too late. Okay? Whatever's going on, don't you hold no goddamn fucking secret that's putting you in hardship with divine and spirit or whatever whatever you call your higher being. It should be you, because you are God, the generator, operator, and destroyer of your own fucking realm, your own world, right? So whatever's going on, instead of keeping important knowledge to yourself, but it's making you disconnect from your intuition. So how important is this knowledge? Is it worth your soul? Is what I'm trying to ask you. Is it worth your soul? Whatever this Aquarius energy is it worth your soul? Period, point blank. All right, so we got Taurus coming out. Taurus is talking about stability, practicality, sensuality. April 20th through May 20th could be relevant. Taurus, bring that ass here right now. Right now. All right. And don't forget that you have every zodiac within your body, within your entire body. Each zodiac is a representation of a body part. I'm Leo, we the heart. Aries is the head, right? Libra is like the kidneys in the back. Don't ask me no more. Pisces is the feet. I don't know the rest. Shit, fuck that. But it represents each part of your body. It's something, a major organ in your body here, okay? So Taurus, what's going on? Ashe. Let's see. We need the first four, divine and spirit. We need the first four to come on out. I saw you first. I saw you. And I saw you. Let's put the rest of these guys on back in that baby. All right. Taurus. I'm looking at the Seven of Cups here. So you're able to make options, but you may be lacking clarity here because there's illusion around you, all right? So you're trying to make choices, but either you're fantasizing or there's like an illusional energy around you, okay? You could be getting lost in daydreams and you're facing tempting but unrealistic possibilities when you do that, okay? So yes, we want to be visualizing and things like that, but be cautious of what you're visualizing. Okay, it could be a fantasize. It's not real. Something's going on where it's not real. It's making you lack clarity. So for some Taurus, the Five of Wands is coming reversed here. So you're avoiding necessary conflicts, resolution, truce. It's the end of a power struggle here. Yeah, you're finding harmony after a disagreement. I know that's right. There's a resolution here. The Chariot is coming reversed here. Okay, so there's a lack of direction for some Taurus, loss of motivation, aggression, okay? You're being pulled in different directions, which is causing a lack of control, and there's scattered energies around you. And then to top it off, you got the Queen of Wands coming out here. So something has extreme focus and a fiery passion. They're very courageous and individualistic. They can appear self-centered, okay? But that's all right? Because you're positive and uplifting energy force. You're willing to be by anyone's side, but first your side, because you stand up for what you believe in. You're very inspiring to others, and you're confident in love. You plan to finish a significant amount of achievement in very small timing. Scorpio, and then Capricorn. Scorpio, bring that ass here. Bring your ass here, Scorpio. Scorpio is reminding us to focus on transformation, power dynamics, and sexuality. October 23rd through November 21st. November 21st could be relevant. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. What's going on with the Scorpio energy here? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Is that 4? That's 3. I need one more, Divine and Spirit. Thank y'all so much. All right, I got our 4. Scorpio. So for some of you, the strength is coming reversed, okay? So that's talking about a lack of confidence, right? Raw emotion, inability to cope with challenges, giving into the impulses, weakness, and self-doubt, all right? The Page of Cups is coming reversed here for Scorpios. For some of you, you're undergoing a block in creativity. You may be shy and vulnerable. An emotionally immature partner is in your energy here. So maybe this emotionally immature partner is the reason why you're shy and vulnerable, and is the reason why you're undergoing a block in creativity, right? The things or projects that you found interesting, but you do them for other reasons than for joy, okay? So it's time to remember the joy that your projects brought you, okay? Stop and reflect, right? You might be afraid of reality, but it's time to face reality, right? And you might be in denial about finances and insecure at work. For some Scorpios, the King of Wands is coming reversed here. So, damn, Scorp, this is heavy. Damn, Scorp, this is heavy. For some of you, you're not humble. You're arrogant and aggressive, especially when in pursuit of your goals. You can be pushy and overbearing. You have intentions that are malice to make others submissive. You can be selfish and ruthless. You serve only your purpose at times, which is causing no restraint, and your assistance is not recommended here, okay? Because you make rash and impulsive decisions. Damn. And then for Scorpio, the Judgment is coming reversed here. So that's talking about self-doubt, ignoring the call. You refuse to forgive something. Hopefully it's not yourself, Scorpio. Damn, you're avoiding an important personal call. And this is about self-judgment. You're ignoring the call. Come on, Scorpio, get your shit together. You could do it. We all can do it. You could do it, right? Capricorn, which is the first. We was going to start off with Capricorn, I think. And then Capricorn ended up being the last one. Was it Capricorn? That's crazy. But ambition, responsibility, and practicality is what the Capricorn's energy is reminding us of, okay? December 22nd through January 19th could be relevant. Bring that ass here, Capricorn. Effect. Remember, overall, we're moving on. We're looking forward to the new here. After I do these tarot, we'll get a couple of little quick messages from the Poetry for Neanderthal. And then I'm going to go ahead and read over the comments. And we're going to pray, close out these portals, and cut the cords. And if I get bored again later, I'll come on again later. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow's rising. But let's get Capricorn on out here, right? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Yep, so my goal is to go live at least 3 times a day. I got our 4. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. I saw that. I got our 4, though. At least 3 times a day. So that my whole thing is coming on live, right? It's social engineers out there that's fucking with our motherfucking platforms, okay? So I come on live because it saves storage space in my phone. I'm able to timestamp it correctly. And then also, we're able to pray 3 times a day to cut the motherfucking cords from these energies. Now, if you happen to come across this video and like if you're watching it at a later date and you didn't go live, don't worry about it. You can join me on the live, right? But you can always go back to the playlist, and every night at 9 p.m. Eastern, there'll be a video that comes up that you can watch. All right, so, oh shit, Capricorn. For some of y'all, that's not your baby, bruh. I'm so sorry. That is not your baby. And that ain't even supposed to be in the tarot deck. Look, this is supposed to be in the oracle deck. But that's not your baby, bruh. That's been coming out a lot too. So y'all need women, y'all better cut that shit the fuck out. Tell these people the truth. The Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles is coming reversed, Capricorn. So this is talking about unfinished work, low efforts, procrastination. Some of y'all impatient. You're lacking. It's a lack of rewards because your energy is scattered. But you are aware when to stop investing your time, money, and energy. So it's causing a stagnant career, but you're aware of this. Come on, Cap, you know this. So it's causing no results in love and work efforts. Little financial compensation. Damn, come on, Cap. Setbacks. And only because you know it, right? You're aware of it. So, yeah, come on now. Get it together. The Four of Wands is coming reversed here, okay? So, this is talking about breakdown, causing lack of harmony in the family or home. So, remember, this whole read was about lies that's being exposed, manipulation, deception, trickery here, okay? And I told you, somebody fucking fighting, y'all. I'm telling you, they getting at it. Okay, whether this is government officials, I'm talking about when I'm seeing these fights here, I'm talking about hood fights, I'm talking about government, I'm just seeing fights, like fights, okay? So there is a breakdown that's causing a lack of harmony, okay? It's tension between members of family or loved ones. It's causing a lack of support, uncertain of self-love. You might be feeling burdened supporting others financially. It's like unstable finances, workplace conflicts, somebody in fear of the public here, somebody going the fuck to jail. They going under the goddamn jail. I'm talking about the jail that they put under the jail, the one that's under that jail, the one that's under that fucking jail. They going down, yo. The Seven of Swords is coming reversed here. So Capricorn, damn, Cap. That's what the fucking whole read was about. Deception is discovered. Somebody confessing and somebody getting caught. Somebody trying to change their tactics, but they need to use a more honest approach and admit to the wrongdoing, right? Because we're at a renewal of consciousness due to the extreme deception and trickery here, right? So it's like we're getting a renewed consciousness while they still in divine and spirit set, and they have to sit in that fucking world that they created. You cannot look back. You're moving on, and you're looking forward to the new Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, in your energy, you got the Knight of Swords coming reverse. Capricorn, are you the problem? In your energy, damn. Oh, my God. Somebody is terrorized by nightmares, but also has a desire to leave the nightmare. Okay, so there's a lot to release, so don't rush the results. Keep pushing forward and trust the help. Don't sink any deeper. This is your warning. You have to put in the effort to release the anxiety, trauma, and fear. Okay, Capricorn? Damn. All right, so that's all 12 of these bad boys. Thank you to the Zodiacs that came out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get some of these little cards on out here. And then that way I can see what we're going to pull on for tomorrow's read here, okay? And that's like, oh, okay, I thank you. We need at least 9. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what we got here. Number 1, something about a dirt road is being exposed. And somebody might like French fries that's being exposed, or they like to fry shit. Number 2. Something about a fence or an electric fence. Somebody might be enclosed, locked up to where there's an electric fence, okay? Or they're going to be there. And somebody like to do alligator wrestling or something about an alligator. Number 3. I used to like to go to the bar. Well, no, not really, but I used to like to drink tequila. But something about a salad bar and a forklift. Or a fork. Number 4, somebody got plastic surgery or got surgery, and maybe you didn't know about it, okay? They may have been a boy or a water boy. Number 5, right? Something about road rage here in the road, right? Somebody might be on the road having road rage, trying to get back to your ass or trying to get your energy. All right. And then something about a scarf or a wool scarf here. I got on a scarf, but a motherfucker might like to wear a scarf, okay? A wool scarf in particular. Number 6, somebody is something about loose socks, right? Something about their socks. And divine and spirit said, checkmate on your mate. Number 7 is something about a meat eater and meat. Now we all tap into the meat, all right? We all trying to do healthier, right? But we talking about this type of meat eater. You know what I'm talking about? The cannibals. The cannibals where they do all them goddamn rituals and shit and they be eating people. Toast or burnt toast. Y'all gotta check out this TV show. I think it was on Hulu called Fresh. Man, that's a badass TV show. It teaches you everything about how these high-paid elites be picking up these young women and cutting off their body parts, their organs slowly. They don't die. They don't let them die. They keep them alive so that the organs can stay alive, but they slowly take their organs out of them, bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more. And then they have some type of meeting around this big table and they eat the meat. Small or a small fry. Somebody want a small fry? Somebody like a small fry? Maybe they on a diet. You are the connection to Mother Earth. You are the Schumann resonant. And lastly, we got banana bread. I love me some banana bread or bread. Ooh, that motherfucker tried to jump on my hand. And something about a gold rush and gold. And don't forget, that's not your damn baby. Whatever's going on, that's not your baby. That's not your baby. All right, beloved. So if I get bored, I'll come back on again. Let me go ahead and read over these comments. And then while I read over the comments, y'all can just look at what we got laying around here. Oh, I forgot to pull out a prayer card. God damn it, Bobby. So before we do our prayer, I got these from Dollar Tree here. These little prayer cards here. So I know a lot of people still be into religion and things like that. I'm not religious. I'm attached to any religion, but I learned them all. Okay? I have nothing against religious people. I have everything against the organizations. All right, so, and I ain't even got nothing against them. Divine and Spirit do. All right, thank Divine, thank Spirit. What kind of messages are we to receive from this prayer card here? Which damn. Divine and Spirit said these motherfuckers need prayer. Motherfuckers, y'all need all kinds of prayer. We need all kinds of prayer at this time. So Psalm chapter 31:24 is coming out. And if you're not familiar with my channel, if I see words like Lord, I'm going to replace it with General Collective. Yes, I am. If y'all wasn't here, I would put my name there. I would say Demika. I would bring praise and power to my own goddamn name before I say motherfucking Lord. Here we go. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the General Collective. So be strong and take heart, right? All you who hope or have faith in the General Collective. So it's time to be strong, right? And be strong-hearted, right? Because anybody that has hope in the General Collective and everything that we doing out here with our energy, yeah, they better have faith in that shit. We working hard out here. All right, so yeah, let me read the comments and then what up? Love y'all, and then we gonna pray. All right, so at the top, ooh, y'all put a lot. Daniel, I read that one. Johnson 22 said that's my B-Day 22. Heidi said hi. Nouting retracted the message. Jamela Palmer Mitchell said Aries, Alchemist. Hey y'all. El Diablo, don't want this smoke. Laughing my fucking ass. Oh yeah, the devil head came out. They ain't want that shit. Libra, love, don't be led astray by the other Libra. She is a lie. Danny Love said hi. Jamela also said Libra, trust that Aries. It's your cosmic lover. Aries in the house. Aurora. fellow fire sign, and is now out of the house. Aries will love Libra from a distance until the dark Libra leaves the building. And Libra's mom, Sagittarius, better stay out if the kitchen witching if she can't take the heat. And that's for sure, because they in that goddamn kitchen doing that kitchen magic. So Vicky, Gemini in the house. Jamela, laughing my fucking ass off. Gemini, all of y'all in there. Listen up, okay? Sylvia, Shorty, Pisces, I'm here. Jimmy Armstrong said, Pittsburgh, Mississippi. Thank you for the live show. You're welcome, Jimmy. Don, well, not you're welcome, but thank you too. I don't like to say you're welcome because then that's welcoming in energies, and you don't want to welcome in your energy to anyone, and you don't want to welcome in theirs. All right, so we got Don loves Lisa, Cancer, and they said hi twice. And don't forget that Don loves Lisa, y'all. So don't fuck with Lisa. Jamela Palmer Mitchell said thank you. Just use your words, people. Don't be putting hands on no one. Mayor said, Leo, please, ever. Don loves Lisa, said Cancer. Jamela said, that is so cute. Lisa, I hope you listening when Don says that he loves you, boo. Hey, you know that's right. And then Don loves Lisa said, I do. This his page. He Libra. I'm a crab. So Lisa, your ass on Lisa, is this your ass on my page? Just know, motherfucker. Look, Lisa, Don love your ass, all right? Love and Light, yo, said hi. Jamela Palmer Mitchell said Leah can learn to walk on water too, right? Especially them July was right next to that water there, okay? So Jamela said, laughing my fucking ass off. She says, Aurora, okay? And I'm here for it. Don loves Lisa said, yeah. Jamela said, Cancer, Krabby Patties. Gladys Bercy said thank you. Cancer. Don loves Lisa said Ashe. Brittany Kasunik said June 23rd. Okay, so Brittany, you a Cancer. Cancers was coming through like that ain't me. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. That ain't me. Mayor said you said facts. Thank you. Jamela said Cancer is popping. Garfield Phillips said hi. I think Cancer was the best one out the joint. That is right. Cancer held it down. I believe. Yeah, let's get back to Cancer real quick. Yeah, we was proud. Yeah, we was proud of Cancer. Cancer did that motherfucking thing right there. I'm gonna close out Cancer the last. Because Cancer gave out that great energy. Shout out to the Cancerians. Okay, Garfield Phillips said hi. Jamela Palmer Mitchell said Virgo, use your words, babes. Don loves Lisa said me and my sister. Jamela said at Don, that is so beautiful. And then Don Love Lisa said, because that's what it's going to cost. Frederick Carradine said hi and said Virgo. Frederick, I don't know if you got to hear Virgo, but we already did it, beloved. Okay, so let's go ahead and pray and close out these portals. And as y'all already know, I love y'all. Let's get into it. We rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly, anything and everything that we are connected to spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they are all protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck was sent to us, and then it's sent back to its source because we are already sovereign and we are already free. Any agreements and contracts that we may have agreed to while we was being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are all cut, they are all ended on all timelines, on all planes, on all dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. I am sovereign. You are sovereign. We are sovereign. Collective, I promise you, it is done. It is done. It is done. Because we've already won. And so it is. All right, so much peace, right? Because it's peace in. Don't take the pictures like this and don't do peace out. It's always peace in. This is a ritual within itself, right? It's always peace in. So much peace, much love, much light, but especially that motherfucking darkness, because dark
matters, right? And if ain't nobody told y'all today, I already told y'all 3 times today, but I'm gonna make sure I tell y'all every goddamn day that D'Amica, I fucking love y'all. Like in real life, not that fake shit, right? So always stay guarded up. Do your spiritual cleanses, do your spiritual baths, go out in nature, walk, go stretch, okay? And don't forget,
We made it to 500 subscribers, y'all. On our way to 1,000. Yes, we are.
all right, I love y'all. Until next time, peace in. Love y'all.